What's up, guys? My name is Tim. I am the event director of METCON Rush, here to bring you guys your event flow and the standards for the elite individual division. I'm going to give you a breakdown of events 1 through 6, kind of the flow of how things are going to run here, standards, and then obviously if you guys have any questions after I finish up this video, you can always send us an email or a message through Instagram, kind of clarifying anything that you need, right? So the first thing we got here is our snatch ladder that will take place on Friday afternoon. The format will be a snatch ladder with an ascending order of ascending order of weights. You guys will go 30 seconds on to lift with a 15-second transition in between each one of those barbells. So what will be set up, we'll have lifting platforms. So you have bar 1, bar 2, bar 3, bar 4, and you advance up, 5, 6, 7, 8, till you finally get to that last bar. So basically conga line style. So one person steps up, they go through the 30-second window to lift, and then when they advance up, the next person comes up and they lift, and everybody follows behind, all right, until they get their opportunity to lift. In the 30-second window, you have as many chances as you want to take to successfully lift the bar. So at your 5th bar, you go to hit that weight, you miss it. As long as there's time left over in that window, you can attempt it again. As long as the bar is off the ground prior to the 30-second window, you guys can lift the bar. For the weights for the men, bar 1 will be 185, bar 2 195, bar 3 205, the 4th bar will be 225, the 5th will be 245, the 6th will be 255, the 7th will be 265, and the last bar will be 275. If you can clear that bar, there'll be a preloaded bar at 285 pounds. If you want to lift that weight, you can. If you want to go heavier, you get that point, tell the judges and the staff right there, hey, I want 295 on the bar. They'll put that on the bar for you. The caveat of that last bar is you can only attempt that one time. So if you lift it and miss it, you're done. You don't get a second chance. So the other bars, right, you have an opportunity to lift as many times as you like within a 30-second window. The last bar is a one shot, one opportunity to lift, right? For the women, bar number 1 is 135. Then the second bar is 145. Third bar is 155. 4th is 160. 5th is 170. 6th bar is 175. 7th bar is 185, and then your 8th bar is 195. If you clear that ladder, you have a bar loaded at 205 pounds. Again, your choice. You can lift that weight or you can go heavier. You can't go obviously lighter than that. And as far as the increments, we have half-pound plates, so you don't have any fraction plates. So if you want to go heavier, it could be 210. Would be kind of the next weight, the lowest weight after 205. Again, 30 seconds to lift, 15-second transitions. As many attempts in a 30-second window as long as the bar is off the ground prior to 30 seconds. That last bar, if you're able to get to it, is one shot. If you miss it, you can't try again. Again, you can either decide to hit the preloaded weight that we already have there, or you can go above and beyond that. It's really your choice. You can power snatch, you can squat snatch the bar. That's your choice. There are no tiebreakers for this. The way we'll do it is over the weekend, whoever has the best finishes, that becomes a tiebreaker. So I'm tied with somebody else, point-wise, but I have 2 top 5 finishes and they don't. I'm automatically gonna be in front of them because I'm having them, on paper I've had a better, couple events than they have, so that's gonna put us in front of that individual. For as far as that's concerned. Yeah, power snatch, squat snatch, your choice. Yeah, so that's event number 1. Understand it's a waterfall or conga line style lifting platform. Might help a little bit for some of you guys. You don't have to load your weights, it's already preloaded. So yeah, that'll be event number 1 on Friday. When you finish that, you'll move on to event number 2, which will take place that afternoon. It is 4 time with 11-minute cap. We did add an extra minute to that workout, so there's now 11-minute cap on event number 2. That'll be 5 burpee shuttle runs, 50 wall balls, 5 burpee shuttle runs, 50 cal row for the men, 40 for the ladies, 5 burpee shuttle runs, and 50 chest to bar pull-ups. The way this workout will start, under the rig, under your start mat, 3, 2, 1, go. You'll run down, do a burpee at the end of your 50-foot lane, run back and do a 3-point touch, right, just at the base of the rig. Then run back down, do your burpee, run back, 3-point touch. I'll demonstrate that a little bit better here in a moment. When you finish your 5th burpee shuttle run, you'll come in to your wall ball target and hit 50 wall ball shots. The weight for the men is 20 pounds, 14 for the ladies, 10-foot target for the men, 14 for the ladies. For the range of motion, hip crease passes to the knee, and you make contact with the required height that we have for you guys. So that'll be our wall ball shot standards. For the calorie row, the big thing is you guys just can't leave the row until it reads 50 calories for the men and 40 for the ladies. Otherwise, you can adjust the damper however you like, your footing before the workout starts, stuff like that. Otherwise, just make sure you guys don't leave that row until that calorie is accumulated. Then you're back to your burpee shuttle runs one more time. When you come back, you'll face the crowd and also the finish line and do 50 chest to bar pull-ups. Chest makes contact with the bar, right? Get to a lockout position, then repeat whether you butterfly kick, whatever it takes to get that done. When you finish your 50th chest to bar pull-up, you'll run down and to the finish line and you'll touch your chest piece, and that'll indicate that you are done. So this year, crossing the line is not enough. You have to touch the chest piece for it to finish the workout. So that'll always be kind of down below where the finish line is, the red area, the red matting area. Just touch that chest piece, and that'll be that'll end your workout, right? So as far as a burpee shuttle run, to give you guys a better visual of this. All right, you guys will start under the rig for your first rep. Run down, right across the line, hips, chest to the floor. Hit that burpee. All right, when you guys run back to the base of the rig, you'll have your 2 feet behind the line as well as your hand for your 3-point touch. Then you guys will run back down, right, do your burpee shuttle run, and continue that until you get 5, right? So really the big thing is it's only a burpee at the end of the run. There is no burpee at the base of the rig. And on your last run, you can run through the line to like your wall ball, you can run through the line to your rower, you can run through your line to your chest to bar pull up, all right? So that will be event number 2. That'll finish up day number 1 on Friday for you guys, right? When you come back on Saturday, event number 3 will be 5 rounds for time. You have 3 short rope climbs, a 25-foot handstand walk with a pirouette, 6 sandbag over log plus a get over, and then you have a 25-foot handstand walk with the pirouettes mixed in there as well. There's a 17-minute cap on this. Again, 5 rounds for time. As far as the rope climbs are concerned, they are not a cut rope. It is a 10-foot rope that you guys will climb. As far as standards of the rope climb, you just need to touch the verticals at the top. Like when you get there, just touch the front or the back side of it. It doesn't matter if it's the front or the back. Just gotta touch the verticals, the horizontals, I should say, for it to be a rep, right? So touch the horizontals at the very top, come back down under a safe, controlled manner. When you guys get back down and you finish your 3rd rope climb, you'll advance up and then you'll do your first pirouette in the first 5-foot box. So you're in front of the rig, you'll do a pirouette, you'll walk down the last box, which is your 25-foot box, you'll do a pirouette, and then I'll put you right in front of your sandbag. All right, so again, 2 pirouettes. This will be your first 5-foot section, and then your last 5-foot section where you're gonna see those pirouettes, and they will have 4 decals to kind of indicate where they're at, so you can see. The big thing is you can't go outside of the 4-foot lanes. If your hands go outside of it, you'll get no reps. It does not have to be unbroken. You can do 5-foot increments if you want to, till you finish up your 25-foot section. So again, that's one of the things to think about when you're doing your handstand walks. When you guys get down to the sandbags, you'll have a log set up that will extend from lane number 1 all the way to lane number 10. Each one of those sections is 8 feet wide for you personally, so you have a lot of space. There'll be a 150-pound bag for the men, 150 for the men, 100 for the ladies. The height of the log will be 44 inches across the board for men and women. You guys take the sandbag from the ground up over the log, and then you'll need to get up and over that log. So however you want to do it, put your foot on it and jump over. If you want to hop over, you can't stand on your sandbag to get you over the log. That's one thing you can't do there. Again, safety-wise and just to get an advantage there, you can't step on the sandbag. So you do that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then when you go to the other side, to complete the round, you'll handstand, do a pirouette, walk the whole way down, do a pirouette. That'll finish round number 1. You have 5 rounds of that for time. When you finish your last round, so you do your last sandbag over, you do your pirouette, you walk down, do your pirouette. Once you finish that, you'll run back down where you came from, jump over the log, cross the finish line, and touch your chest piece. And that'll indicate you're done the workout, right? So again, 17-minute cap to get this done. Again, points of performance, the rope climb, hit those horizontals at the top, front or back, doesn't matter. It can be a legless the first couple, probably gonna have to be based on the length of the rope. Then you can use your feet afterwards. For that, you can do all legless rope climbs if you want to, if you're better at legless. It's your choice as far as how you want to do that rope climb. Again, the pirouettes are at the front and the back end of this, the first 5 foot increment, the last 5 foot increment. You have to stay inside the box. It doesn't have to be unbroken. You can do 5 foot increments for that. And you have to go over the log after every one of your sandbag overs. And again, finish up with crossing over the finish line, touching that pylon chest piece. That'll finish event number 3 to start the morning. When you guys get done with that, we'll move up the afternoon and do event number 4, which is my version of Nasty Girls. You guys have 3 rounds for time of 50 rec bag squats. That'll be a 50-pound bag for the men, 35-pound bag for the ladies. You have 7 ring muscle up complex. Complex will be 1 toe to ring, plus 1 muscle up, plus 1 ring dip. That'll be 1 rep. You have 7 of those. Then you have 10 hang cleans at 195 for the men and 135 for the ladies. All right, that'll be the movements, right? As far as the standards, we'll go down in a second. The flow of the workout, you guys are underneath the rig at your green start mat, 3, 2, 1, go. You'll run up to your bag, take your bag from the ground, it has handles. You'll put it on your back and you'll perform 25 squats, right? Once you hit 25 squats, you'll move it up to the number 50, do 25 more squats. That'll complete 50 squats for your round. You'll drop your bag off there. You'll move back to the rig, right? You'll do your ring muscle up. Your toe to ring, which is taking your feet, making contact, right, with the rings. So I'm gonna use rings as an example. When you guys are doing toe to ring, make sure the feet come up and they make contact clearly with the rings versus going inside or kind of the middle, right? It needs to be contact with the rings so that the judges can clearly see that the contact is made, right? So you have a toe to ring into a muscle up, right, into a dip. Just make sure you guys get full extension lockout with those dips from the ring muscle up, also with obviously the ring dip. Then you guys will move into 7 more of those reps till you complete 7 complex ring muscle up complex. After you finish that, you'll move to your barbell and you'll do 10 hang cleans. Again, 195 for the men, 135 for the ladies. Make sure you does the bar up for the first rep. Doesn't matter if it's below the knee, doesn't matter if it's above the knee, doesn't matter if it's from the hip. You can bounce the bar if you want to. Just make sure you guys get extension from the knees, the hips, and the elbows through the bar for each one of your rep to count, right? Once you finish up your hang power cleans, drop the bar. Your bag will be sitting at 50. You'll move up to 75 now. You'll do 25 squats that make it 75. Advance your bar up. Do 25 squats that make it 100. You'll drop your bag off there, work your way back. Do your muscle up complex, your hang cleans, work your way back, pick your bag up, move to 125, the number 125, do 25 squats at that number. Okay, that's your total number you've done so far, but you're accumulating 25 reps before you move up. So you do 25 reps at 125, work up to the number 150, which means it's your last set of 25 squats. You do your 25 squats there, drop the bag, go back down, do your muscle ups, do your hang cleans. When you finish your hang cleans, you'll run across the line, touch your chest piece, and that'll end the workout for the day. Right, you have a 15-minute cap on that workout. That'll complete day number 2. Overall, again, just knowing where the bag's moving, the numbers, again, this will all be indicated. That's most of the big thing is understanding the flow of movement, right? Bar stays stationary with the rings. The bag is the only thing that's moving to kind of indicate where you're at, all right? So again, 3 rounds of time, 50 rec bag squats, 7 ring muscle up complex, 10 hang power cleans, 15-minute cap. Right, if you guys have any questions, obviously again, if I missed anything, you can always let us know through email or message, right? That'll be day number 2. Day number 3, we'll open up with a chipper here. You guys have 45 toes to bar, 45 power snatches at 75 for the men, 55 for the ladies, 45 box jump overs, then a 45 cal bike for the men and a 40 cal bike for the ladies. Once you finish your bike, work your way back, 45 box jump overs, 45 power snatches, 45 toe to bar. You have 16 minutes to get this whole thing done, right? So a lot of moving pieces here. Flow, 3, 2, 1, go. Under the rig, under your start mat, run through. You do 45 toes to bar, right? For your toe to bar, just make sure that your feet make contact in between the hands. Both feet make contact at the same time. Finish your 45 toes to bar, move to your barbell. You have 15 power snatches, right? Make sure full extended knees, hips, elbows are full extended with the bar positioned right, over the ears, over the spine, behind the ears, right, for full range of motion. When you'll do 15 snatches at the base of the rig, move your bar up, do 15 snatches to make it 30, move up, do 15 snatches to make it 45. You'll leave your bar there, you'll move up, do 15 box jump overs, move your box up, do 15 box jump overs, you're at 30 now, move your box up, do 15 box jump overs, you're at 45. That'll bring you right to where your bike is at the end of the competition floor. You'll do your bike, turn back around, hop off, do 15 box jump overs going back, move it up, 15 box jump overs, move it back. Now you're at 45 where you started originally. Then you move up, do 15 snatches, move up, do 15 snatches, move up, do 15 snatches. Right, from there, you move up to your bar, do your last 45 toes to the bar. When you finish, you'll run back down, and you'll finish by touching your chest piece. As far as the box jump overs, 2 foot takeoff, 2 feet touch the box. You can rebound, you can do a jump up and a step down, you can do a jump up and a jump down, and not necessarily rebound the rep. It's your choice, you just can't step up on the box, and does not require extension since it's a box jump over. You can land in a crouch position, stay there the entire time for that to count. These will all be soft boxes, so they'll be relatively easy to move around. They don't have any handles, but they should be heavy enough that they won't fall over, but light enough that you can kind of move them either by rolling them or just kind of dragging them to the next part. Let's see here. Yeah, I think that's pretty much what I got there. The big thing about a workout like this is, I think movement-wise, overall pretty basic, but there's a lot of moving pieces, right? For the 15 snatches, if you want to do 15 in a row and walk up and go to the next part and do 15 snatches, you don't have to put the bar down if you don't want to. You can advance up. But you can't move the bar obviously until you finish all 15 reps. You can't move the box until you finish all 15 reps. So that'll be event number 5. Again, 45 toe to bar, 45 power snatches, 45 box jump overs, 45 cow bike men, 40 ladies. Then work your way back up, 45 box jump overs, 45 snatches, 45 toe to bar with a 16-minute cap. That'll start day number 3, all right? When you finish that, this will move into our final event. All 30 men, all 30 women will do the last event, right? Everybody advances to the last one, which will be a quick sprint here. Event number 6 will start with a 600-meter run. Then you'll move into 30 strict handstand push-ups and finish up with 15 front squats, 225 for the men and 155 for the ladies. Again, 7-minute cap. All right, the way this workout will start, everybody will be at the top of their mats. So where the finish line will be right here. We'll be standing right by our chest piece that will be on the corner of the gray 50-foot rubber. Right, you guys will be facing towards the entrance of the gym, and you guys will, again, lane number 1, lane number 2, lane number 3, so on and so forth. We'll have their hands on the pylon, 3, 2, 1, go. You'll run right towards the front of the building. You'll make a right, you'll go underneath the rig, you'll go out where you guys come in from athlete control, and the warm-up areas will be all barricaded off, so when you guys leave the building, there's no objects in the way or people. So you'll run through that opening where you guys come on the floor. You'll exit out of a bay on the building, a big garage door. You'll run out 300 meters. You guys will come back, and when you come back in, right now you'll come in, make a left, turn back into the competition floor, and then you'll run back to your lane. So if I was in lane number 1, I had the closest starting point for my run. But when you come back in, you have the furthest to go, right? That way distance is the same for everybody, right? When you come in, right, make your turn back onto the competition floor, you'll run down your lane over top of your barbell, and you'll do your 30 strict handstand push-ups, which will have, walls up on the plexiglass walls with numbers that indicate your lanes. For your strict handstand push-ups, we'll have a 30-inch tape line, and it'll be 10 inches off the wall, and you guys will have to keep your hands on that tape line. You'll start with a lockout position, so kick up in a lockout position. Lower your head to contact with the ground, right? Feet must maintain on the wall. When you lock out, heels are on the wall, right? Head through, and you have full extension from your midline, your hips, all up to your heels on the wall. All right, so 30 strict handstand push-ups. When you finish, you'll come off the wall, approach your barbell. You have 15 front squats. You can power clean the first rep, you can squat clean the first rep. The squat clean obviously gives you your very first rep, right? The power clean, you must do your front squat first to be credited with that rep. But it can be power or it can be squat, your choice. You do 5 front squats, move up, do 5 front squats, move up, and do 5 front squats. If you want to front squat, walk up, and never drop the bar, that's your choice. If you want to do 5 front squats, drop it, move it up, clean it, do it again. Again, your choice. But it'll be 5 squats at designated spots. So you have a 5 squat here, 5 squat here, 5 squat here. Drop the bar. You guys will run down the lane. You'll pass over the red area where the finish line is. Touch your chest piece, and that will finish the workout. All right. So again, the common theme across the weekend is you need to touch your chest piece for your workout to be over. And when you guys get done running, we'll have staff move your chest piece from that corner into the finish line area, so you guys obviously can make contact with that. Again, 7-minute cap should be a pretty quick workout. It'll finish our weekend, and I think overall 6 pretty good tests. So we're excited to have you guys come out here soon. If you have any questions about any of the workouts, if I missed anything, or you had maybe a more advanced question that I didn't get to, by all means, you can either send us an email or message us on social media, and we'll be happy to answer your questions. Again, we'll have athlete control too, so again, more questions you have in the moment, we can answer them for you. But yeah, we're excited for another great year. We're excited to have you guys with us. If you have any questions, please let me know. Safe travels, and we will see you guys here pretty soon.